Hi, my friends. So last week in math, we practiced using the data on graphs to answer questions. This week, we are going to practice using the data that we're given to represent them on graphs. So we're making our own graphs this week, okay? All right, so I'm going to give you a little example of how we do this, and then you are going to practice doing this in your packet, okay? All right, so I have data right here, okay? It says represent data with picture graph. So I have this picture graph and I have data right here. It's telling me the different shapes that are in the box, okay? So that's why my picture graph is titled Shapes in the Box. So what I need to do is find out how many of each shapes are in the box. So the first shape is triangle. I'm going to need to count how many triangles are here. So I'm going to count them. I see 1, 2, 3. I see 3 triangles. So now I can create my picture graph by drawing the triangles in the boxes. So I need to draw 1, 2, 3 triangles. The next row says how many squares. So I'm going to count them now. I see 1, 2. That's it, 2 squares. So in this row, I'm going to draw 2 squares. 1, 2. The last row says how many circles. So I'm going to count the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 circles in the box. So that means in this last row, I'm going to draw 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Now I've created my picture graph using the data that I was given. Now I could answer questions about this picture graph. For example, if I were asked, which shape is there the most of in the box? Which shape is there the most of in the box? Well, I can look at this picture graph and I see that there are more circles than any other shape. So my answer would be circles. There are more circles than any other shape in the box. That's how you are going to use picture graphs this week, okay? So what I want you to do is do as many as the practices as you can, but you only have to hand in 1 for the week, okay? So I want you to practice as many as you can, but you only have to hand in 1. So when you're ready to hand that in, just ask your parent to upload that to Dojo, okay? So that I can see your work and give you feedback. All right. Bye-bye. See you next week.